Okay. And so, How We Know We're Alive is available on PC, macOS, and Linux, and it is free to play. It is also available on itch.io. And so we are going to go ahead and take a look at it. Now, How We Know We're Alive kept popping up. Every time I would get on itch.io, it would pop up. And I tend to like pixel art games and things like that. So I was like, I'll go ahead and give this one a try. And so I downloaded it. Now, ideally, this is supposed to be about an hour long. I'm going to check out the... Okay, I don't think we really need to adjust too much, but I'll adjust a little bit. But it's supposed to be about an hour long, but last I checked, there were some bugs in the game where people were mentioning bugs. So we're gonna play and see how long we can play. If a bug pops up, then, you know... Whoa. Okay, yeah, that was kind of freaky. So let's go ahead. We're gonna new game this. And this takes place in the Bible Belt of Sweden, is where the story takes place. So. And I was actually surprised that this was a free-to-play game. Hey, what you up to? Hey, how's it going? How's Stockholm? Like, this one's really gorgeous. Hey, it's been a while. Give me news. What's new with you? Lots of love. Sorry, just totally swamped at the office these days. I probably should have been reading their handles, but this was said by It's Sarah, baby. Let's speak soon. Kiss. Let's speak soon. Kiss. At Maria2213. I ran into Peter, or Petter. I think it's supposed to be Peter, but it's just spelled with 2 T's. I ran into Peter the other day. Do you remember him? Would you believe he's a mechanic now? So much for his punk band. Low. Anyway, life's okay, my end. On my end, not much to report. Would be so nice to catch it properly soon. Hey, let me know when you might be, let me know when it might be a good time for a catch-up. Sarah, there's something I want to talk to you about. Can you call me as soon as you can? ASAP. When you get this, if that's okay. It's really important. Kiss. It's Sarah, baby. So sorry I missed this. I'm stuck at the office. And probably will be all weekend. Sad face. Next week will be better, I hope. Uh-oh. Hello, Harunga. It's not great to see you, to be honest. And I'm assuming this is Sarah. Guess I'll check if the flower shop is still open. Use arrow keys to move, okay. Harunga Centrum. Generous to call this the center of anywhere. Long live the patrol station. The only place in town we could trick someone into selling us a beer when we were under 18. Piss week, 3.5% beer. But beer, all the same. Okay. Click on objects to inspect them. If only Italians knew what we Swedes do to their beloved pizza. What was Maria's order? Something like pineapple and barbecue sauce? I would never admit it, but actually kind of delicious. It is, actually. I like pineapple on my pizza. Pizzeria Verona. I don't miss exams, but I do miss our post-exam pizza ritual. Blue House. What was the name of the guy who used to live here? Sam? Something? Weird dude. Very into drones. Or is it Sev? The only house I ever persuaded Maria to throw an egg at on Halloween. She put a written apology through the door the next day. Bless her. Maria's parents' house. Maria's parents' house. Doesn't look like anybody's in. Same old curtains, though. The place always had kind of a sinister vibe. It looks like it's gotten worse. Okay. They cite a pilgrimage for the true main religion in Sweden. Recycling. The all-important alcohol vault. Closed on a Sunday, of course. I remember Maria's sister agreeing just once to buy us a bottle of wine. The cheapest rosé they had. It was disgusting. And we drank it all. Notice board. It's always the same things. Lost cats, church meetings, and some for sale notices. Call Thomas. Great livestock for even better prices. I think I'll pass. This monument commemorates the Great Orunga Flood of 1997. 5 inches of water counts as a great flood, apparently. Okay. Good evening. Hold on. That's not Sarah, is it? Hello, Elsa. My goodness, it is you. I hardly recognized you. It must have been years since. 10 years, yes. 10 years? It goes fast at my age, I tell you. I imagine it does. Doesn't feel like long enough to me. I imagine it does. You'll feel it soon enough. Oh, but is it the 12th today? Gosh, it's been a year already. I just need to buy some flowers, really. You can't go without flowers, no. Certainly not. This bunch here is fine. Are you sure? I got some lovely carnations in the back. I'm kind of in a hurry, Elsa. If you say so. And you're all right, are you? I'm fine. Thanks. I can hear the jingle just looking at it. Okay. ICA, the beating heart of all dead-end towns. As good a place to go and hang out as anywhere around here. Almost feels good to see it again, actually. Ah, yes, Joseph. Consistently took the top spot in our rankings of the creepiest people in Haranga. He must be ancient now. That's not very nice. Sarah's kind of rude. out on the wild side without thinking of Saturday night karaoke here. The police station. I still have bad dreams about this place sometimes. What was you doing that you ended up in the police station? The church? I have a vivid memory of sitting in the pews for graduation and promising myself it would be the last of the 100 hours I spent in here. We'd really been looking forward to it. Ah, of course. What else would everyone be on Sunday? Okay. Fancy tune. Pretty dang fancy. I guess there has to be a reward for running this crap hole for half your life. I always found it strange that only beautiful place in town was the one full of dead people. Oh, okay. Grandparents' grave. Grandma and Grandpa's grave. Maybe I should have gotten flowers for them too. Maria Berg, 1992 to 2019. Wow, she died. And there are still so many paths I haven't trodden. Where is that from? I don't know what people do at gravestones. Is it weird if I speak to you? I want to speak to you, but also I don't know what to say. Hi, Maria. I miss you. I guess it's the first thing. And I'm sorry I wasn't here for the funeral. It wasn't my fault I couldn't get back in time. I just couldn't face it. I was too wrapped up in my own feelings. I'm going to answer as if this was me. And I'm going to say I just couldn't face it. I mean, because she did try to get in touch with her. She tried to talk to her, and she was like blowing her off. So I would say she would have some type of guilt. So I'm going to say I just couldn't face it. I just couldn't face it. So here you are. You really never did leave after all. Just why? Sorry, but you should have come with me. You wouldn't be here if you just... We had it all planned out. I guess it doesn't matter now. I just can't help feeling angry with you. How could you have let this place keep you? They all sound like she's angry. All three of those answers make her sound like she's angry. I don't want to say how could you have let this place keep you, because to me, I mean, that's like I'm blaming her for dying. I guess it doesn't matter now. I guess it doesn't matter now. Oh, is this done when they were kids? I quite like this dress. You do? No, it's crap, isn't it? So, what are you wearing? Don't make me stand here looking terrible all on my own. Where's your outfit? Oh, I'll decide on something later. Nothing fits properly. No, you're right. We should be focusing on what actually matters. Booking the tickets. Yeah. So I was thinking we should get the bus to Stockholm on the Friday and... Sarah... What? Sarah, I'm pregnant. What? Time out. A time out. A time out. Wait.
NANI?
You're pregnant? How? Well, I know how, but how? Like, what? You're pregnant. Pregnant? Yes, pregnant. Jesus. Okay, yes. And it's that guy's? Jacob? Oh, I think it might have sped up. Okay, it's fine. Don't panic. We can sort this out. We can make an appointment. I don't need an appointment, Sarah. I'm going to have a baby. I've thought about it a lot, and it's what we want to do. I'm actually really excited. Wait. What do you mean, we? Me and Jacob. You mean your parents? Those Jesus freaks can't make you do this, Maria. No one is making me do anything. But how is this going to work with us going to Stockholm? She's not going, Sarah. Sarah, don't be a Karen, okay? We aren't going to Stockholm. No, we aren't. I don't think I can now. Maria, I'm so sorry, Sarah. I wasn't sure how to tell you or when. I know how much this means. Look, you can't have a baby. Sarah, that's not how this works. She can, and she's already decided. Her body, her choice. Live with it. Okay? Live with it. If she's decided to have it, she wants to have the baby. Her body, her choice. It's a done deal. You can't have one just because this backwards Bible-bashing town expects you to keep it. You aren't listening to what I'm saying, Sarah. Well, I should at least thank you for giving me the heads up. Sarah, I have to go. I have tickets to book. Sarah, don't be a Karen. Oh, that's dirty. That was your girl, too. You was like, I'm leaving you. Sounds like Sarah was jealous. That text the night you died. What did you want to tell me? I just can't let it go. And this all seems... And why would you be out driving on that road? I've been thinking about it for the last year. And it just doesn't seem like an accident to me. Oh, were you? Goodness. It really is you. Lena? Wow. Sorry, you didn't expect to see me at my little sister's grave on the anniversary of her death. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. With the rain, I wasn't expecting anyone here. You know that's not what I meant. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, Lena's like, I'm not having this. I'm about to give you a piece of my mind. Get her, Lena. I must say, I'm surprised to see you too. Given that we didn't see you at the funeral. Get her, Lena, get her. I'm sorry. I wish I could have been there. She missed you a lot, you know. I missed her too. Life just gets so busy, doesn't it? So little time to check in on dear old friends, right? Yeah, Lena, you tell her, Lena. You tell her about herself. Oh, sorry, I'm starting to get into it. We had fallen a little out of touch, yeah. No, she texted you and you wouldn't even respond. Come up off of it, okay, Sarah? Okay? With the lies. That's one way of putting it. Yeah, you tell her, Lena. I'm behind Lena on this argument right now. Yeah, you tell her. Apparently the lie, exactly. And somebody is being read. She don't even know what to say because you dirty. She literally texted you. And I hate to say say this, but she was probably texting you when she was driving on that road. So indirectly, you gotta cause the accident. Do you see much of her family? Her son Johannes, I'm gonna say Jacob. And Jacob, I've been helping him out with Johannes from time to time. A terrible age to lose a parent. I can't imagine. So what keeps you so busy in the city? I'm a copywriter at an advertising firm. Oh, I'm in charge of the copy for some big accounts at my firm. I'm gonna say I'm a copywriter at an advertising firm. Let's do that one. Good for you. Dang, Lena. I mean, dang. She is not holding back at all. That line there. And there are still so many paths I have trodden. Where's it from? Oh, it's from a poem she wrote. One of the cheerier ones. It's beautiful. Yes, she never gave up on the writing. She turned her old bedroom into sort of a study. It's full of the stuff. I don't think poor Jacobs had the heart to move any of it yet. And of course, there was the writing group that Gono started. I'm sure you remember her. Unfortunately, yes. What else was she up to before she... Oh, you know, same old Maria. Mother and church. Church? Yes, Sarah. Church. I didn't know she was religious. I'm a little surprised by that, to be honest. So when did the God botherers get her? I have a feeling I'm gonna answer it the way this time that Sarah would answer. And because she was really animate about them being in like a Bible Belt town, I'm gonna go with, so, oh, when did the God botherers get her? I'm gonna say that one. We God botherers, as you so neatly put it, do not get anybody. But I wouldn't expect you to understand. Look, I kind of want to spend some time with my sister now. It was nice to see you. She like, anytime a woman says, you know you in trouble. Like, just leave. Giving you that tip. Giving all the guys that tip. A woman ever says, you done did something. You better figure out what it is. God, what a... But I guess it's not so long ago her mom died as well. And it's not like she ever particularly liked me. She was always blaming me when Maria got in trouble. Christ. I just need to know. What happened to you, Maria? What did this town do to you? It's time to find out. Okay. Because she's spending time with her sister, so I highly doubt we're going to be able to... Maybe I should talk to Gono about the riding clothes she and Maria are wearing. Although I can't think of few things worse than talking to Gono. Surely she can't still work at the supermarket in town. Frankly, I'm surprised the old bat's still alive. She is me. This rain is very relaxing in this game, though. That's the police station. Now, there's a strange sight. Teach. Sorry, that sounds weird now. You always watch too many American movies. It's just Philip now. I can guess why you're back. I think you can, yeah. Awful tragedy. Such a waste of potential. She's always liked you, you know. Oh, I do know. Maria and I became rather good friends of a kind. I teach her son Johannes now, as a matter of fact. Oh, right. He's very bright, too. Not sideways by recent events, of course. But what have you been up to in Stockholm all these years? Writing? I do hope it wasn't only Maria who kept the dream alive. Yep, still writing for an ad agency now. And it's all going well down there? It's a little lonely, but it's alright. Ups and downs, but mostly it's good. City life's like that, I guess. Well, it's always nice to see an old student. I imagine you have lots of people to catch up with, so I won't keep you. I'm going to stay and watch the game here if you're at a loose end later on. Thanks, yeah. Although, you'll find it hard not to run into your old sparring partner, Officer Nelson around here. Oh, God. Stein or Stan Nelson? Nelson is still... I'm surprised, to be honest. You and me both. Dreadful, really, that he was the one to break the news to us all about Maria. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. He was the first policeman at the scene of the crash. Only made sense, I suppose. Teach. Sorry, Philip. Yes? Does Gunno still work at the ICA? Oh, yes. Sounds like perhaps y'all have several places to avoid today. Well, see you later, maybe. Take care, Sarah. Thanks. You too. Such a waste of potential. Keeping the dream alive. Could Teach see it? That there was another life he wanted to lead? Now, which tortured would I like to subject myself to first? Have my ear shown off by Gunno at the supermarket? Or endure Officer Nelson's attempts at humor at the police station? I guess the ICA has candy at least. Okay, so we're going to the ICA. Hello, Gunno. Who's that? It's Sarah. Sarah who? I know you remember me, Gunno. I see a lot of people in my line of work. Don't remember all of them. Just... whatever. I need to ask you something. Oh, hold on. Are you the girl who left town? Yes. The one who ran off with another woman? Oh, well, that happened. Wow, Gunno just dropping the tea like that. I wasn't ready. That was spicy. The lesbian? That was spicy. No, Gunno, listen. Oh, it was awful. Her parents broke their hearts. You should have seen them. Can I please just ask you something? I don't want to hear this. I see you're just as faithful as you ever were. Because she mean, so I'm about to be bad back at her. I see you're just as hateful as you ever were. What did you say? Look, you're in a writing group. I'm a founding member of the Harunga writing group, yes. If you wanted to join, I'd have to ask the rest of the group. We don't take just anybody. I don't want to join. I want to ask you about Maria. Ah, yes. Such a shame. Yes, but she was in the group too. Oh, yes. She was a good enough writer. If only she hadn't written about such dreary, awful things. Like what? Oh, it was always death this, death that. Depressing. And before she died, she was writing about that kind of thing. Well, to be perfectly honest, I can't say. As she didn't have the decency to turn up the session that week. She didn't show up the week before she died. And we're very clear that non-attendance should be announced before. Why didn't she come? She didn't say. But Callie, you know Callie. Odd Family, or Cal. I guess his name is Cal. Sorry, I thought it was Callie, but it's, I guess, pronounced Cal. He has that wife who was from some oriental place. Weird woman. Stop, please. Alright, just stop, because, chick, you just really offensive. What about Cal? He said he'd seen her around that week. Out of sorts. What do you mean? Hidden in the clouds, distracted by something. That's what I heard. So do they think she might have took her and she might have taken her life? Like it might have not been an accident? She might have just taken her life? Not herself. Why are you asking? Weren't you two thick as thieves? So you do remember me. She like, nope. A little, I suppose. It was rude of her not to tell us she wasn't going to come. Okay, I'm done. Bye, Gunno. Well, you're welcome. I mean, you rude. I mean, God, I'd like to give her a piece of my mind one day. Another time, if I ever come back here, that is. Not herself. I wonder why she didn't go to her writing room. Okay, time to talk to Chief Inspector Douchebag. Okay. Okay, let's go talk to the... Talk to the police officer here. All right, here we go. Stan Nielsen at your service. Hello, Stan. Well. If it isn't Little Miss City Slicker, Sarah will do. Bet they don't know about your delinquent past down in Stockholm, do they? Still shoplifting. I was 14, Stan. Once a thief, always a thief, they say. Come to turn yourself in, is it? A night in the sales for old time's sakes? I wanted to ask you about Maria. Oh, yes. The anniversary. Well, I suppose she's not getting up to her old tricks anymore, at least. I mean, Stan, that is not really nice to be saying. Please don't speak about her like that. How can you be so insensitive? You're a real piece of shit. Yeah, you're a real piece of shit. I mean, I'm sorry. No, that's not very ladylike, is it? There are laws about speaking to a policeman like that. Go on then, fire away. You're the one who was called to the scene, right? Of the crash? I was, yes. Where was it? Don't you know? You really did cast us all off, didn't you? Gosh, I wonder why I wanted to do that. I don't have to put up with this. Just answer the question. As you please. It was out on the main road south, about an hour down. Nearer to Stockholm than here, almost. Why on earth would Maria be out on that road? I don't know. Maybe trying to get to you because you wouldn't answer her freaking text messages, Sarah. Okay, Sarah, don't trigger me. I'm angry. Am I a mind reader, Sarah? So what happened? Oh, you know how fast it gets dark this time of year. And that old road, branch in the way or something. She skidded off the side and into the rocks below. Good thing it was me who got the car, really. Telling the family should always be left to someone senior. I'm head of the precinct these days, you know? Right. Can I get back to my work now? You can get back to scratching your arse, yeah. If you continue to disrespect this office, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Suits me just fine. Dang, that's messed up. Chief of the precinct, my God. What was she doing out on that road? If she was close to Stockholm, she was coming to see you because you wouldn't answer her calls. And I'm starting to think that if she is in fact a lesbian, she might have been in love with Maria. And they might have been in love with one another and they were going to run away together. But then she ended up getting pregnant and deciding not to do that. So she might have had second thoughts about everything. Lena said Jacob hasn't cleared the things from her old room. Why they decided to live in her parents' creepy old house, I cannot imagine. Maybe I should talk to Jacob. I wonder what he's like now. Let's go talk to Jacob and see. Because we're almost at the end of this let me do this. Let me save just in case. Still save just in case. Because I have heard that there's supposed to be kind of a glitch here. So if there is a glitch, I just wanted to save to be on the safe side. Good old Bible Basher HQ. Maria's room used to be on the second floor. Hello? Door seems to be open. Hello? Oh? Sarah? What are you doing here? I didn't mean to barge in. The door was open. Yeah, they usually are around here. Sorry, maybe this is a bad time. No, it's fine. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting you. I'm just back for the day, really. Okay. May I come in? Sure, of course. Come into the dining room. Pretty strange to be back in this house. I can imagine. Would you like a coffee? Only if you're making some, that'd be nice. Sure. This is too awkward. Oh? Hello. You must be Johannes. Yes? Nice to meet you, Johannes. I mean, we've met before, but only once, and you were very small. Well, anyway, where's my dad? He's in the kitchen. Do you want me to get him for you? No, it's okay. It seems like we're out of coffee. I haven't really had time. Oh, don't worry. Johannes is so big now. Yeah, and shy. And today's not a good day. Of course. How are you? Oh, today is. I understand. But I'm all right. That's good. Feels like another lifetime when I was last here. What year is Johannes in now? 4th grade. Okay. And he's getting stuck in his hockey. We both have, really. Good distraction. Right, yeah. Why are you here, Sarah? In Haranga? I couldn't make it last year, so it just seemed like the right time. Right. Jacob, do you think it would be okay if I had a look at Maria's old room? I'm afraid it's not very tidy. I haven't really got around to. No, that's okay. Sure, if you want to. Thanks. It's up the stairs, and you remember where it is, of course. I won't be long. Alright, let's go to Maria's room. Maria. That top she's wearing, I can't remember if it was mine and she stole it, or I just borrowed it so often that it felt like mine. Oh, God. It hasn't changed at all. That's sad, actually. I would say that's pretty sad. Because that means that he can't let go, so he's kind of turned it into a shrine. It's like some sort of weird shrine to her youth in here. Told you, like it's like a shrine. Even the sheets are the same. There we are. Okay, flashback, I'm assuming. always looks so small from up here. It is small. It's tiny. I'm going to miss these forests, though. They've got plenty of forests in Stockholm, Maria. And anyway, we won't have time. Between the literary festivals and the parties, we're not going to be very successful writers if all we do is go to parties. I'll write the great American novel in the mornings. American? It's a figure of speech, Maria. You're going to love it. And speaking of love, you're such a dick. How's your new mope guy? What's his name? You know his name. Jay something. Jacob. Right. It's good. I like him. Huh? You think he's stupid? I didn't say anything. No, but I know what you think. Look, I didn't say it's okay. You just happen to be wrong about him, that's all. Okay, if you say so. How long is it now? 11 months, Sarah. 11 months? Leaving this shithole can't come soon enough. Check out the papers. She really was still writing. Poetry mostly, looks like. How long a road must lie ahead between the light and me? Is this what you wrote about, Maria? A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula K. Le Guin. She was always trying to get me to read her stuff. I'm not sure why I never did. Okay, I think that's still the same thing. Doesn't look like it's anything else in here. What's this? A system will get received for 2 bottles of vodka. She had a drinking problem. Wait, this is from... It is. It's from the day she died. So did she get so she literally, I think Maria committed suicide is what happened in this game. She used to hate vodka. Why would she? I think Sarah's starting to put it together. I should go. I don't imagine Jacob wants me hanging around too long. Must be quite nostalgic for you. The room, I mean. It was. Jacob. I hope you don't mind me asking. Where were you and Johannes on this day last year? We were at a hockey game, actually. Seems impossible to think about us enjoying ourselves that afternoon now. But Maria got us tickets to a hockey game. She usually comes too, but she said it was a special father-son treat. I'm so sorry. Jacob? Would it be Jacob or Jacob? Thank you. It's good luck back in the city. Thank you for having me. So on the afternoon that she died, Jacob. Okay. Because I'm like, it's supposed to be Sweden. So soon on the afternoon that she died, Maria sent them off to a hockey game. So Jacob is his name. Okay. Because she wanted them out of the way. Exactly. Okay, so Gunel was how you pronounce the lady in the store's name is Gunel. Okay. Because she wanted them out of the way. This is insane. No, it's not insane. The police would have investigated the possibility that what the police means Officer Nielsen. He easily could have just assumed it was a road accident without really thinking about the alternatives. Alright, we're gonna save again. Because like I said, I know there were issues with the game. And I remember reading about those issues, but we should technically almost be done. Elsa? Yes, my dear? Can you remember? Mine like a steel trap I've got. Don't let the wrinkles fool you. Did you happen to see Maria on the day she died? I did. Must have been one of the last people to do so, I would say. She was coming back this way, funny look about her. What do you mean funny? All sneaky looking. Mind you, I'd look sneaky too, if I was off buying great big bottles of alcohol in the middle of the afternoon. Of course, it's easy enough to keep tabs on who's a little too fond of the drink in these parts. Standing here all day as I do. She had a System Get bag, didn't she? She did. Point blank refused to tell me what she had all that drink for. I'm no busybody, you know. I do it for the public. Good. Okay. Thanks, Elsa. Bye-bye now. Okay, looks like they fixed it. Surely someone has to put two and two together. I should speak to Lena. But why would she not have said if... Hopefully she's still at the grave. Okay, because it used to be a glitch at that part, but they did fix it, so we should be able to finish this. I thought I might see you again. I'm kind of in a hurry. Cigarette? No, thanks. Are you alright? You seem... Just a little odd to be back, that's all. I'm fine. How could I be alright? No, quite right. None of us are today, really. Philip, did you happen to remember what you were doing on this evening last year? Do I remember? Goodness, I'm not sure how I could forget. Where were you when you heard? Where? Has nobody... Gosh, no, I suppose you wouldn't know. I was at Maria's house. We all were. I mean, I was, and Johannes and Yoka, and a few of Maria's friends, other friends. What? Why? I wish I knew. It was all quite mysterious. She invited us all to come around that evening, but she wouldn't quite say why. What did she say? She said that all would be revealed, but we weren't allowed to know beforehand. So we were all there at 7 like she asked. Of course, she never arrived. Instead, we got Officer Stan at the door with the awful news. What do you think you were all there for? It's odd. In all the shock of what happened, I haven't really thought about it much. I guess I assumed she wanted to tell us something. Yeah, she wanted y'all to know she was dead. It must have been terrible. Of course it was. But it was strangely a kind of blessing that we were all together, I mean. Almost as if she knew. I need to find Lena. No problem. Give her my best. I could have helped. I could have stopped you. Why didn't nobody else stop you? How can I make it up to you? What should I do? You deserve for people to know the truth, no matter how painful it is to hear. Okay, so definitely not the church, so we're going back to the grave site. Hello, Sarah. I need to talk to you. Are you alright? You look. No, I'm not alright. I have something to tell you. I have to tell you something. Okay. Did you know? Excuse me? No. Okay. Okay. Sarah, what are you? Please. It's not right. What's not right? It's not right that nobody knows how terrible her life had become. Getting pregnant all those years ago, it just trapped her here and stifled her dreams of getting out of here and becoming a writer and seeing the world. And she spiraled deeper and deeper into this dark, horrible place. And nobody saw it. Nobody saw how bad things had become, even though it was right there in the things she wrote. And I should have been there for her, but I wasn't. Nobody was. And when she got blind drunk and drove herself off the road, nobody knew her well enough to see what had really happened. How is that possible? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be. This must be so hard to hear. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sarah, you need to calm down. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You should be. But calm down. I'm going to show you something. What? Just come with me. Okay. Are we gonna find out why she actually died? I mean, technically this is almost an hour, so... We're going inside the church? Yes, we're going inside the church. It won't kill you. I mean, it is raining out, though. Wait, what? What is going on? Okay. There's an evensong service tonight, being held in her memory. I don't understand. Why are we... Look around. Look at all these candles people have lit. Flowers, letters, pictures of her. Do you think she wasn't loved? That's not what she said, though. Isn't missed by everyone in Haranga every single day? Mourned by countless people here that you never bothered to get to know? But, no, Sarah. There is no but. You think what? That after you left her here all those years ago, that she just ground to a halt? Tell her life that her life here can only have been small and sad by comparison to yours? No, Lena, let me explain the evidence. The evidence? Who do you think you are? What do you think is happening here? This is real life, Sarah. Real life in which my beautiful baby sister died in a car accident. But why did she buy all that vodka? Vodka? What the hell are you talking about? The receipts in her room for all that alcohol and the party, her gathering you all together so that when she died, for God's sake, and the stuff she was writing, those dark poems, what, writing about death means you're going to kill yourself? Well, I mean, she's not wrong, but usually that is one of the things they do say, that you become obsessed with them, but she's not exactly wrong. How can you... The party? Alright, I'll tell you what the party was for. She'd been working on a book. A novel, I guess. She hadn't let me read it. She sent samples to an agent who wanted to take her on. That's what the party was for. To share her good news. Yes. Why did Philip not know that? Philip? She'd only told me. I suppose I never did tell him. No. We all had other things on our minds. But that's wonderful. Many things in her life were wonderful, Sarah. It's a pity you hated this place too much to find that out. But then why was she out on that road? Where was she going? To see you? Watch. I have a feeling she don't like to see you. And that's why she don't like her. Lena don't like Sarah because her sister was out on the road to go to Stockholm to try to see her, to tell her the good news. She wanted to probably share it with her best friend, but because she wouldn't answer her text messages, she went out on the road and ended up doing what happened. Look, please understand that there were two reasons I didn't share this with you before. Firstly, it's upsetting. And secondly, I didn't think you deserve to know any more about her life, to be honest. Please, Lena, where was she going? Sarah, you're not really smart. She was going to Stockholm. Told you she was coming to see her. To find you. She wanted to, I don't know, surprise you with her good news. She said you were stuck in your office all weekend. So she was going to go shopping in the city and tell you her news in person, and then get back in time for the party. I told her it was a ridiculous idea, but she was really set on it, on sharing it with you. So, yes, that is why she was out on the road that day. I mean, to be fair, they did tell you she was like almost closer to Stockholm when it happened. So that, Sarah, you didn't put two and two together. You are why. I don't know what to say. I do. You thought it was impossible that living here could make someone happy. That having a husband and a son and a family could make someone happy. I'm so sorry. I thought I was doing the right thing. What, by coming up here to play detective? You saw what you wanted to see. Low-key, Lena, I also saw what I wanted to see. Side note from the Blair. And what you wanted to see was confirmation that you chose the right path. And she didn't. Lena, I'm so sorry. Don't be. It's too late for any of that. The service will be starting soon. I think it would be best if you didn't stay. I'm so sorry, Lena. Goodbye, Sarah. Who are you to tell me I can't be, you know? That's messed up. Although Sarah's kind of dumb because she literally didn't put two and two together. But, you know, we'll get over that. Oh, look, it finally stopped raining. How convenient. Can we go back to the graveyard? Just out of curiosity? Maybe we can go back and say, like, our final goodbye. Hello, lamppost. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good evening or good late night. Maria, I have nothing to, I can't excuse myself. Doing pretty good. We're almost done with how we were alive. Or how we know we're alive. And then we're gonna finish off stream with some Somi Ray. And it hurts because if you were here, you would forgive me for all my selfishness, my stupidity. Aw, because you were just the most. But Lena's right. I hardly knew you at all. But that's the thing, isn't it? You aren't here. And if you were, none of this would have. And if I had been there for you, then you might still be here. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry not to have deserved our friendship better. I love you. And I can't believe I left it this late to make it clear. I really do. Even though I'm so bad at it. Aw. Goodbye, Maria. And congratulations, too. on the book. I bet it was beautiful. You are not gonna make me cry again. Wait, where are you going, chick? That's not the way to the bus station. But it sent us this way. Oh, she ain't gonna do what I think she about to do. Oh, that's me jumping to the conclusions again, isn't it? Cause I'm like, she arrived on the bus. What are you doing, Sarah? Did we go the wrong way? Well, it sent us this way, though. So I imagine we're not going the wrong way. Oh, yeah, to that car that they used to sit in. Okay, that makes sense, Indian print. Because I like the car. Like, she got here on the bus, though. But now I remember. Yeah. I remember now when you was like the car, I had to think about the flashback. This is where they used to hang out. This was definitely, without a doubt, for this to be a free-to-play, this was a really good story. It had a really good story. Like, this was actually really, and it's really well done. I mean, yes, there were some typos here and there. Yeah, the pixel art in this was really, really good, too. But, I enjoyed this one. And like I said, this one kept popping up on itch.io for me. Every time I would go there, it would pop up. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to download it and give it a go. Why not? And I'm glad I did, because it was actually... It was really good and really, you know, I would, like... Right. But it was still, even with some of the typos, it was still pretty good, you know, like... I would say I'm looking forward to seeing what else this studio comes out with. Because it was a really, really good story, and I would have loved to play more of it. You know, because, like, yes, you know, you find out Sarah's her friend, but I'm a little curious because the lady in the store was like, aren't you the lesbian that left town? And it was like, wait, what? Like, where did that come from, you know? But it would be interesting, you know, it would have been interesting to have a little bit more backstory about Sarah, but it was still a heartfelt story. Nonetheless, and I really thought it was done well. And I also liked the fact, one of the main things I did like about this too, is I liked how, because in the beginning I thought too, like, oh man, she killed herself. You know, she drank the vodka, she drove, she killed herself. You know, and I liked how Lena, her sister, was like, you know, you see what you wanted to see. You thought because you hated this town that she couldn't have a good life in this town, but she really did have an excellent life. And, you know, had Sarah kind of not been a butthead and actually answered her text message and called her or answered the phone, she'd have never been out on that road. So now, in a way, Sarah kind of has to go on with that knowledge of, you know, if I could, I guess it's kind of one of those, if I could have done everything differently, I would have. You know, and one thing I feel like this this story teaches you is not to take for granted of the things you have. You know, because she ended up leaving the town because it was a small town and she didn't like it. But just because you didn't like it didn't mean that she didn't like it. You know, so like I said, it's just don't take for granted of the things that you know, what you have, you know, And you can't assume things, you know, as they say, as the saying goes, don't assume anything because it makes an ass out of you and me. So never assume anything. And she just assumed that her life was terrible after she left, and it wasn't. She had a really good life, and she just couldn't fathom that because she did not like the town that much. But overall, sorry, getting into the depths of it, but overall, this is how we know we're alive. And if you would like to play this for yourself, it's about an hour long. And if you would like to play this for yourself, you can actually pick this up for free. It is a free to play game through itch.io. And it is available on PC, macOS, and Linux. And yeah, overall, a fantastic game. And I would, again, love to see what comes from the studio. I want more from the studio. So, definitely really enjoyed this narrative a lot.